guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with China. So today, as you all know, well, not all of you guys, but I know a lot of people don't know this, but today is International Stuttering Awareness Day. So I'm just coming on here to talk a little bit about it and ways that we as people who stutter or people who don't stutter also can bring more awareness to stuttering. So before we get started, I'm just gonna go over what is stuttering for some people, for the people who don't know what stuttering is. I'm just gonna read a quick little definition of what stuttering is. Okay, so stuttering is a speech fluency disorder where people people who stutter repeat sounds, syllables, or words. They prolong sounds and experience unwanted interruptions known as blocks in their speech. So like a person who stutters, they know exactly what they want to say, but when they go to talk, when they start to speak, the way that the way that we want our our speech or our words and stuff so to flow, that's not how it goes. So you usually have all these these speech disfluency and stuff like that. So so this disorder can affect people from all ages, but it starts between the age of 2 and 6, when you're developing your language skills. So in about 5 to 10% of all children stutters for some period, but I believe around 1% or something like that, the stutter continues to adulthood. And also boys are 2 to 3 times more likely than girls to stutter, which is really interesting because in some ways I think that's true, because I don't know much guys that stutters, but I do know some people who stutter on YouTube and far away and stuff like that. So I'm just using today as a way for us to think about stuttering and ways for us to bring awareness to stuttering. And as you all know, it's been about 4 months now since I started my YouTube channel. I started in the end of June. And hey guys, sorry I was really interrupted again. But like I was saying, it's been about four months now that I started this channel, and to be honest, it felt like I've been doing this YouTube thing forever, but it's only been 4 months, and I can truly said it was one of the hardest decisions that I had to make, because because stuttering is well, so I was gonna say was, but it still is one of my number one insecurity that I'm trying to work on and stuff like that. So just putting it out there to the whole world and stuff like that, and being so vulnerable and stuff, it was just really hard for me to actually just do it. It's still hard, trust me, it's still hard to make these videos and watch them and seeing how bad you stutter and stuff like that, and actually posting it, and I'm just I don't know, but I received really nice comments and stuff like that, and how I've helped some people, or positive feedback from people who's been going through similar situations as me. So that that itself actually helps me and motivate me to make more videos, and to help somebody out there. You'll never know who who's watching, and who's who would you whose life you would help change, or something like that. So that's why I'm actually still making these videos. Sorry, yeah. So I wrote some notes and I'm trying to read it because like it's all over the place right now. But yeah, but like, I mean, I would say that I don't regret starting this channel because it's helped me a lot, not only not only with my stutter, but just me in general. I have a little bit more confidence now, and I'm talking more, I'm doing more things, and right now, right now, so I'm actually in the process of trying to like I'm trying to like not accept that I stutter, and that it's gonna always be me, but I'm trying to accept that it's okay if I stutter, and and people see me stutter, it's okay, because most of the time people don't really care of your stutter and stuff like that. So I'm trying to like unlearn all of that, because for years now what I've known is that because I stutter, I can't speak, I can't do any public speaking, or speak to people and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's like this knock or whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to make this video, but everybody just want to ruin it, but it's not gonna get ruined. I'm going to finish this video. But like yeah, so like I'm trying to unlearn it, and just to turn it around and just make it into a positive thing, like, and know that I can still speak. So I can still speak and stutter and still be okay. So as you guys know, stuttering cannot be cured. So so I can definitely say that doing these videos and stuff like that has definitely helped me, and just help with me practicing the way that I talk, and slowing down, and trying to remember to breathe, because a lot of the time I know these things, I just don't remember to practice them and actually do them. So yeah, like I'm really grateful that I actually started this channel, because for years I've thought this stutter was the worst thing that could ever, I mean, some days I still do feel like I just wanted to just go away. I feel like my life would be 100 times better if I did not have this stutter. Like that's just to be honest, but I have to remember that I was made like this for a reason, so I have to try to figure out what the reason is, if it's if it's to either help somebody else who's going through the same thing, or just I don't know, but I'm still trying to figure it out and see ways that I can use this speech impediment as a way to not speech impediment, but this fluency to actually help someone out there and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Like it's possible to to do whatever you want to do, because a lot of people think of think that because you have a speech fluency, you stutter, that you won't be able to do the things that you want to do. For example, me, I'm a nurse now, and I'm actually working as a nurse. So it's like I would never thought in forever that I would actually be here where I am right now, and actually still stutter and still making it work and still doing everything that I want to do. So it's all just in the mind, and it's all just don't let just that put you down, and and disabled you from doing the things that you want to do. So so this year was actually, well, so I actually found out about this Stutter Awareness Day about a week ago, and I was just like, wow, I did not know they actually had a Stuttering Awareness Day. I mean, I know that they have a day for for like anything. For example, they have international boyfriend day, you know, international dog day, you know. So I'm just like, I'm just like, it makes sense that, you know, they have a day. I just never actually knew what day it was. So I was like, okay. So, you know, so I was thinking about it, and so I was like, okay, I should do a, you know, a quick video about it to just, you know, to just let you know, people out there, you know, who, you know, if you stutter, you know, if you don't stutter, just know that, you know, whatever you're going through, you know, you know, you're not alone. There's definitely somebody else out there that is going through the same thing and that can actually understand. You know, like me, I thought there was nobody out there that stuttered. Like, I thought I was the only one. Well, not the only one, but I thought that, you know, nobody would understand or went through the similar situation, things that I went through, because unless you stutter, you truly do not understand the severity and, you know, how much it takes for a person to actually, you know, do certain things, talk to people. It's a lot, you know. It's like that takes a really big toll on your mental health, because a lot of people, you know, that have, you know, that stutters deals with anxiety issues and, well, anxiety disorders and all that stuff. And it's real, like, you know, because you're so anxious all the time. You're really anxious all the time, and you're just trying to like compose yourself, but you're so anxious about not stuttering to people, and it's the worst. So what I can say to people who stutters, just know that you're not alone, and, you know, ways that you can treat stuttering, you know, is to talk about it, you know, to people that you feel most comfortable with, you know, express yourself, you know, whichever way you can. Don't let, you know, this little big thing, you know, control your life, you know. Just do what you want to do, and just know that, you know, people will listen, and that most people don't care about the way that we speak, that they just care about the message, you know, what we're trying to say. It takes us longer to speak, or, you know, we kind of look crazy sometimes speaking with all these, you know, head shaking and lip tremors and all that stuff, but, you know, that's just, you know, how it is. Yeah, be comfortable in your own skin. You'll be confident. You know, it's really hard. It's you know, saying all these things sounds so easy. It's really hard. You know, it's something that you learn over time, like confidence, and, you know, learning ways to like deal with it. It's things that you learn over time. You know, it's not something that you just wake up and be like, okay, I'm okay, wake up and be like, okay, I'm confident, or stuttering, you know, doesn't really affect me anymore. You know, it's just a thing that you practice, and, you know, you deal with. You know, slow down when you speak. Try to relax, and just know that people are not really all into you stuttering. It's just all in the head, guys, all in the head. And then if you don't stutter, you know, and if you know someone who stutters, or if you have a friend that stutter, or a spouse that stuttered, you know, ways that you can actually help them is to, you know, tell them, you know, give them the attention that they deserve when speaking. You know, like, don't dismiss them. You know, if they're trying to speak and you see them struggling, you know, be patient with them, and don't treat them, you know, any differently, you know, because, you know, because if you do treat us differently, then we'll feel like, you know, there's something wrong with us, and that, you know, we have to change, we have to, you know. So the more comfortable we are with the person that we're talking, the less likely that we'll be nervous and anxious, and the less likely that we'll stutter. So, you know, the person who you're talking to plays a big role, whether or not you know, how bad your stutter is going to be, and especially, you know, in certain situations too. So, you know, just treat us, you know, just the same way that, you know, you would want to be treated, you know, if you did have, you know, that same problem for, yeah, that's another thing too. You know, just okay, just imagine, you know, okay, for the people who don't stutter, you know, imagine, you know, you knowing exactly what you want to say. You already have it in your head. You know exactly what you want to say, but you go to say it, but it's like nothing comes out, or it's like you start shaking and then you start trembling and you're trying to force the word out and it's just not coming out. Like, can you imagine how stressful and frustrating that is? And that's not just one time. It's every time you speak. Every time you speak, it's like you're trying to force it out and it's not coming out. So that's another thing that I try to, you know, make people more aware of, you know, just putting yourself you know, in our shoes, you know, because, you know, talking for people who don't stutter is, you know, it's no normal. They don't really think about it. They speak fine, so, you know, they don't really think about it. But for us, we have to think about what we're gonna say, and sometimes we know what we're gonna say. All the time we know what we're gonna say, but sometimes we have to like change around the words, what we're gonna say, so we can try and avoid certain words that make us stutter. And it's crazy. Just, yeah, so I'm just saying that just so you guys know that, you know, more aware of, you know, of people that stutters. You know, you know, we didn't ask to be made like this. It's just what it is, and, you know, and we're just trying to make the best out of it. So yeah, so I want to use this day to, you know, bring more awareness to stuttering, and, you know, not only, you know, with people that we know, you know, people that we don't know, you know, be nice and stuff like that. This world is already, you know, crazy and corrupted as it is. So, you know, we need more people who are nice and, you know, not gonna treat us differently or make fun of us. Especially, I know that, you know, in like high school, middle school, like, you know, kids can be very cruel and mean sometimes. And, you know, sometimes it's just the lack of understanding and all that stuff, but a lot of times the kids can be very mean and you know, making fun of the way that we speak and stuff like that. That's one of the worst things, because that's just one of the worst thing that you can possibly do. Like, just try to imagine that, you know, like, you know, you having that problem speaking, trying to, you know, get those words out, and then someone's making fun of you of the way you speak. Imagine how horrible you will feel knowing that, you know, you stutter, and, you know, this is just how you are, and, you know, it's just horrible. Like, it's a horrible feeling that, you know, no one should, you know, should experience. But, you know, in this world, in this earth that we live in, you know, we will find those people who would, you know, make fun of us, or, you know, make us feel like, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go over, like, you know, a little bit about the stuttering awareness that goes on. So give me a second, I'm pulling it up right quick. Okay, so the International Stuttering Awareness Day is every October 22nd, and I believe it started in 1998, if I'm not mistaken. And they this day is to is intended to raise public awareness of millions of people, who stutters, and just to people who just, who have, family members who do stutters, or friends, or, other people who do stutters and stuff like that. They make conferences each year. Sadly, I did not know about these conferences. They actually had one or two conference, like a stuttering conference near me about a few weeks ago, but I didn't know about it, and I missed it, and I was just like, I could have went and learned a lot, but it's okay. It is what it is, and I know that there's gonna be many more conferences coming up. But yeah, like, they have conferences on that day, to just, bring public awareness to stuttering and stuff like that, and to just, reach out to as many people as possible as they can, to, let people who do stutter know that they're not alone, and that, there is a community out there that can help you get get through this whole process. Or if you or if you're if you are dealing with, like, anxiety issues and stuff like that, there's helps out there. You just have to speak out, and try to look for help. Yeah, like, like a few months ago, if you told me that I would be where I am today, I wouldn't believe it, because I was this shy girl. Was not like I did not like to speak at all. Like, I would try to hide my stutter as much as possible, because I don't like the attention that sometimes I get from it, because people be so fascinated by it, like what, like giving me like weird stares and stuff like that. But me, I always just continue to speak. Even if I stutter, I will finish what I'm trying to say, but sometimes it can be embarrassing, and I used to be so, I felt so bad about it. I just wanted it to go away. But now I'm really moving toward more of a positive, a positive outlook on this whole stuttering thing. Some days are better than others, but I know it's a work in progress, and that one day I'll be able to speak, and just not really care of of me stuttering. That's my number one thing. I don't care if I stutter, but my number one thing is I want to be able to speak and not really care that I stutter, and if I do stutter, so what, so that's where I'm at right now, that what I'm trying to accomplish and stuff like that. I don't know when, but someday soon, hopefully. Yeah, so like share this video with your family members, your friends, who stutters and stuff like that. Let them know that they're not alone, and and that just treat everybody like you would like to be treated. So thank you so much, guys. This video is probably so choppy, you guys, because I've had so many interruptions doing this video. I'm sorry, but I knew that I had to make it before I go to sleep, because I'm going to work tomorrow morning, and I'm not gonna have time to do it tomorrow. But happy International Stuttering Awareness Day, you guys. Share the great news, and just keep uplifting each other. And yeah, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys on my next video.